Now we are discussing multiple questions within a single question. That is adding, removing, inserting or replacing elements in an array. In short, we are covering all the questions related to array element manipulation. The category is of course arrays, and there will be 6 relative questions on this topic. Let's begin with adding and removing elements in an array. There are 4 most known methods one can use to add or remove elements. The methods are push, pop, shift and unshift. Though splice can also be used, but at the moment we will see these 4 methods and then we will move to other method options. Push and unshift are used to add elements. The syntax of push is like this, that we have the array name, we give push, and whatever element you want to add, you can give. N number of elements you can add to an array. Push method adds one or more element at the end of an array and it returns the new length, that is count of elements after adding the elements. Whereas unshift method adds one or more element at the beginning of an array and it returns the new length, that is count of elements after adding those elements. Pop method and shift method is used to remove elements. Pop method removes last element from an array and it returns that removed element, whereas shift removes first element of an array and it returns that removed element. All these things we can see practically in a single example. I'll say let ARR is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's add 5 also. Now I will say console.log array.push. I'll add 6 here. Why are we saying console log? Because we want to see that after push is executed what it returns. And then I will try to display the value of array also. I'll save this and let's run this code. It has returned number 6, that is actually the count of elements, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we have added the 6th element, so it returns 6. Let me change this so it doesn't confuse you. I'll say test, doesn't matter. So now we have total 6 elements and the test is added. Similarly, instead of push, if I say unshift, let's say unshift. So this is going to add the element for sure, but it is going to add at the beginning, not in the end. And also it has returned total number of elements after the element is added to it. So earlier we had 5 elements, now we have 6 elements. So this is about adding the elements at the end or beginning. Now let's try the pop method. So I'll say array.pop. We don't need to pass any argument there. It is just that we say array.pop. So this should remove the last element and it should return the removed element also. So the last element is 5, that will be returned. Let's see this. It has returned 5 and now our array has only 4 elements. So it removed the last element. Now if I say shift here, then it is going to remove the first element. So the first element is 1 and that is removed. And that removed element is returned by the shift method. Now adding or removing in the same array is done. But these methods either work on last or the first element. What if you want to add or rather insert an element on a specific position? Or how about removing a specific element from the array? This is where a fantastic all-rounder method is handy, and that method is the splice method. Depending on parameters passed, it does different types of job like adding, inserting, replacing or even removing one or more elements. This is the syntax of splice. Array name dot splice. The first thing is you give the start number. This is the index number from where it starts either deleting or basically it starts performing the operation. The second element, which is an optional one, is delete count. Now if you give 1, that means you want to delete one element. If you give 5, that means you want to remove 5 elements from an array. And the last is the value which you want to add or replace. But this we need to check in code itself. So let's do that. In the very same array, I'm going to use Splice. And I'll say that from the second element, I want to do something. Assume that I do not want to give any other parameters here. And let's see what happens. Our array is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Now I just run the code. So now what this has done is from the second, that is 0, 1, and 2. This is the second index number. From second, it has deleted all the elements. So you can say that if you want to remove all the elements after a specific index number, you use Splice like this. So this has removed all the elements from second index. If I say 0 here, that means I want to remove all the elements from 0th index. That is an empty array, as you can see here. At the same time, when I say console log on this, it returns the deleted element. So you can say that the syntax of Splice is it takes start, it takes delete count, which is optional, value is also optional, but it returns all the deleted items. Now here, if I say from second position, I do not want to remove all elements. What I want is I just want to remove maybe one element only. That's where delete count is useful. Let's save this and run it. Now the deleted element is only this one, that is 3, that has returned. And now the array does not have 3 anywhere, but it has 1, 2, 4, and 5. So here you can give any number of elements you want. Let's say there is a third argument, which is actually n number of arguments you give here, right? That is a value. What value is? Here we have used 2, that is the starting point. Number of elements you want to delete, so we say 1 only. Assume that we want to add at the same time. Instead of 3, I just want to say new. What this will do? This will remove the element, one element from second position, and on that position, it will add this element. That means instead of 3, now we will have this new on this place. So in a way, you can say that you have replaced an element, right? Let's save this and run. So you get the clear idea how it happens. So we have 1, 2, and new. 3 is removed and new is inserted. Imagine you give more items here, n number of items. Let's say another one. What this will do? This will remove 1 and add 2 on the second position. So it means you will have 2 items inserted and 1 removed. So we have 1, 2, 3 is removed. We have new, another, 4, and 5. If you remove this 1 and say 0, that means you do not want to delete anything. Then naturally it's going to straight away insert and it will not replace. In a way, it will not delete 3. Let's check this also. Now the array size has grown. It returns empty array. That means there was nothing to delete. And it returns deleted items only. And here we have 1, 2, new from the second position, new, another, 3, 4, and 5. So Splice, depending on the type of arguments, the way you pass the arguments, it behaves. So it's a fantastic method to perform all types of operation. Imagine that you want to add an item like a push method that is at the end. How will you do that? You will say array.length. That means at last you want to add, let's say, new element. I just want to say new. We don't add 2 elements at the moment, it's just new. So when you say array.length here, that means that's the last place where you want to insert this element. Let's do this. It adds the element at the end. Similarly, if you want that it should work as Unshift method, that is it should add at the beginning, then you can say 0 here. So from 0th index, it will start adding the list of items. Right now we have 1 item only. So that's added at the beginning. So Splice is a fantastic way to deal with various types of operations within an array. But yes, Splice does change the original array, right? So it does mutate the array, which is not a very good practice in some cases, right? You should not mutate the original object, but that's a different discussion. It's for some other day. At least right now, you can get that how useful the Splice method is. Now let's discuss relative questions of this topic. The first question is, what is the difference between push and unshift method? We have already seen that push is acting on the last element, whereas unshift is the beginning of the array. So unshift adds element but at the beginning. The second question is, what is the difference between pop and shift? So same thing, that both the methods remove elements, but the thing is pop does it at the end, whereas shift works on the first element. Third question is, how can you insert an element at given position? So Splice is the method which we can use, and we don't say delete count there, and in place of start we give any index number, and that will do the job. The fourth question is, how can you remove a specific element? Again, you will not give any items, and you will specify the index number, and in place of delete count you will have just one, so that will remove that specific element. The fifth question is, what does Splice method return? So Splice method returns deleted items. Remember, if there is nothing to delete, then it will return an empty array. And that is what the sixth question is, that if there is no element to be removed, then what will Splice method return? And this is a kind of code which is shown, and one can ask you that what will be the output for this. So there will be an empty array in this piece of code.